It's going to go to a new level.
Sithfire being, oh, that's me going, huh? You know, and that's when I had short hair and I used to lose it up. It's SF, or Sithfire being the scene when Anakin in Revenge of the Sith turns around and his eyes are a blaze of fire, and 30 being the age when I took the name. This is my workstation. It's, like Jamie said, it's nothing new. It's reference material to one side. You see my Sith temple at the top. I work at that desk. That's where all the photography takes place and everything else. It's just a little corner of one of the spare bedrooms. Nothing fancy. Here's some of my early work. I think one of the main pieces was Greed. It was one of the first things I ever posted, General Greed. And it was literally nothing but a repaint with 2 pieces of styrene as the straps going across his chest. And then I started just doing clones. The Voss character near the bottom was the first foray into doing an actual sculpted head with sculpted hair. And that was many years ago. You can notice in the background there were some other customs that came out of the Dark Horse comic as well. And a Scout Trooper, a Scout Trooper there as well. There's one of the pieces that a lot of people recognize in my work. That's Darth Malgus from the Old Republic. I really was impressed with the cinematic trailers. And each cinematic trailer came out while I was in the process of working on this character, gave a different depiction of this character, either battle damaged or especially the third one where it showed him fresh and pale white. So I kept on doing different head sculpts, and it turned out being 8, I think that's 8 set head sculpts, plus battle damaged body armor, plus the lightsaber, removable hilt, removable saber. So that was one of my most involved pieces. This is Darth Krayt from Star Wars Legacy, another Dark Horse Comics character. Behind him, out of focus, is Darth Talon and another Sith, but I failed to remember his name at this time. Those are all custom as well as the Sith temple right behind. That's all made out of sheet styrene and a fix-it hand sculpted. I believe so, yeah. There's Sprywalker. No one's getting a lot of respect to this bounty hunter. He was killed off pretty quickly by Boba Fett in Shadows of the Empire. Sort of was jettisoned out of the Slave One. But he was just a character that I have not seen any other species shown in the comics. I might be missing them, but they've never shown this species again, so I thought it was a rare character to bring into an action figure into life. Again, it's a total sculpt from top to bottom, using a articulated frame that I put together from old existing figures that are store-bought. I literally just cut them up, find the articulation that I want, take a Dremel, drill it down to a skeleton, and then totally sculpt over it. Here's Dash Janir from another Dark Horse comic called Dark Times. Behind him, out of focus, is a little H2. He's floating with a little clear stand. Again, he has a removable helmet, and he has a head swap. The tunic can be removed. A lot of detail went into this piece. I'm actually doing another version of him riding on his horse from the second edition of Dark. I think it was Out of the Wilderness art that just came out. So look for that. There's, how do you say her name? Skira. This was again from Dark Horse. And I just love this outfit that she was in. We all are used to her Jedi robes. This is when she had to go to Coruscant and disguise herself. Well, this was, I think, the coolest outfit. Tanika Sisters. I can't wait until they decide to go ahead and make these for Hasbro. Eventually they're going to have to, but I couldn't wait anymore. So I went ahead and created my own sculpts. It's a total sculpt of each one. I sort of wanted to make them a little bit menacing than the little friendly ladies that were there at the bar. They have other plans in mind. So one with a blaster, have that evil look to her face. There is Sam Witwer as Star Killer. This is from The Force Unleashed 2. Of course, the lightsabers do not light up. That's some Photoshop work there. But I'd love to have them light up. But that is a total sculpt. Added a little bit of soft goods there. And again, out of Baby's Fix-It, the head sculpt, everything. So look for other versions of this character as well. There were so many different versions of this character in the first Force Unleashed as well. And I'm busy working on those as well. Here is Sauvage Press. This is probably one of my favorite pieces that I worked on, one of my most involved pieces. A total sculpt, 2 separate head sculpts, full body armor, and it can be removable, all replaced by magnets.
Wow, I did not know that, that's awesome.
Yeah, they just hook on like magnets.
Rare earth magnets right there.
Yeah, and here real quick is Knights of the Old Republic full set. John Jackson Miller saw these and went nuts about them. I love that comic book series, and much more, especially a Darth Scion that I'm working on right now coming from that. Here's some more of it. Zane Carrot from the Knights of the Old Republic, and that's him in his spacesuit. And the spacesuit helmet is removable; it can be replaced. The head is articulated and all that. Here is a little quick shot of Darth Talon, and she's going to be updated soon. And here is Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker from the Invasion comic, Dark Horse. Of course, that lightsaber does not light up. That's a Photoshop job. But and here is the Bomb Warrior. Got a lot of my inspiration from H.R. Giger doing this sculpt. Again, Luke taking on, I love doing diorama type shots, theatrical type shots to it.
All right. So next what we're going to do is basically just a kind of discussion, a little more informal about, we're going to go through the slides, know how you do this, what